line, examining the challenges, implications, and future of democracy in Nigeria. But ladies and gentlemen, let us not forget another Nigeria.
Look at the Japanese pink salt recipe that took me from extra large to medium in just a few weeks. No diets, no workout.
Nigeria. But ladies and gentlemen, let us not forget another day. Today, 2 years ago, also marks the midpoint into President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's first term. A term which so far has been deeply unpopular, tribalistic, not inclusive.
Hey, my brother, Black Panther.
Divisive,
how now?
Recklessly run.
Happy Sunday to you. Greetings. So, I did test a few apps on my phone. I said, make I try. Wait to be the breaking news. My belly is sweet. Okay, make I wait. all right. I should talk to your belly is sweet, so make I check them. Oh boy. All right. Let's see what about the belly is sweeting. Where are you? More than like us na enter oh. Like my belly is sweet oh. Have you heard the latest revelation? Wait to be the latest revelation. Which one with the latest revelation? Which one you dey talk about? David, wetin David talk? Where he take talk am? Where he take talk am? Abeg mo na like oh, mo na like. Oh, yes. I saw I saw it on he talk am for Precious. I go bring am come. Make I listen to am. May we listen to am together. I heard it. Yes, he say e dey Radisson. Na Radisson e dey stay. Can you imagine? I hear am. Double tap the screen to like oh. Make we just kukuma talk then since I dey here. I dey try out a few things, so and share. Make I bring am come. Yeah. Now for Precious channel, e take talk am. I remember. May I just go straight to that one. But you know, say I don't hear that thing before, right? Not be the first time we dey talk am. You understand? I don't hear am before. You know, so
saving. Say, oh, they fight for this, they fight for that. Meanwhile, now 5-star hotel they stay. Now Radisson Blue, they stay for.
yeah.
They get full-time suites for Radisson Blue. And meanwhile, most of the people where they claim to fight for.
Yeah, Togo don't join. Yeah, I saw that.
Where the place even take.
Togo don't join.
You do not, because all these things.
Togo don't they take over their mining. I'm very happy. I'm very go soon reach us. People don't they wake up. When they see the videos of the military people when they expose waiting Nigeria. When I don't they see you get some military people now for Nigeria when they come out, they call out the military. Say the money when they give them, they use and build houses, they go build hospitals and different things for bandits and terrorists for inside forest. Now hear about him. The guy don't do like 4 videos. I play him for here. Anyway, more listen to.
All I'm looking for is to have a country where I'm not even looking for a country that is like Germany or Canada. Even if it can just be like maybe India, just have a level of economic sophistication, a level of technology that you have hope for the future. If I can die like that, and I know that Nigeria is even at the level of India, I think
can you hear? Can you hear? Confirm if you can hear it.
Where people will need to understand, they say Nigeria not the way they by accident, not by mistake. A very deliberate set of actions, a very deliberate decisions we people don't take. We don't put Nigeria here, and say the majority of the people we take those decisions, not even Nigerians, right? Nigerian leaders, they contribute to the problem. Nigerian leaders are part of the problem, 100%. But Nigerian leaders, no be them they in charge. Now them just they oversee the exploitation of Nigeria, but no be them they in charge of the operation. No be them they own the operation.
That's true.
Right? The same people we colonize Nigeria, the same people we exploit Nigeria for nearly 100 years before they finally give up waiting they call independence. Those same people, by 1 or 2 layers of separation, now still them. They still benefit from Nigeria. Nigeria is a very, very big business for some small group of people. A very, very big business. You get people where they say Nigeria as it currently day is functioning optimally. It's functioning exactly the way they want it to. When you hear say 100 people died today, say you get one attack for one place for north of the belt. Now only half of the story is that. The other half of the story where you know here they say the village where they attack or something. In the ground under that village, they're very rich in some kind of solid mineral or something. Maybe say you get person where won't mind this thing. Or you get interest where won't mind. But people land there on top. So they don't clear out the village using this whoever these people are. Because you could just hear say attackers, gunmen. You know at this point you don't even know who these people are. They will just clear out a full village. And the next thing you know, full mining operation don't set. People ancestral land don't go. Now, we think they happen for Nigeria with that. And it's very deliberate, it's very calculated, it's very cold.
Join it.
Yeah, you say, okay, see. Yeah, you say, let me mute this for now. Oh, no miss anything. I go try to read comments as well as they listen to the video. We just, they jump. Yep, that's right. We just, they jump. I told people that I can see red flag on Showore. If you see the way them attack me, are you serious? You know, say I don't forget who talked this. Person don't talk this thing before. Say it they now Radisson Blue they always say, right? Everything is shrouded in secrecy. Everything when did they do? You understand? Way not straight. Somebody has said it. I can't remember where I heard it. That thing they don't talk am before. I don't remember where I take talk am. I don't remember where I take here. But you know, say na so they be now, Black Panther. When you they talk something, when we say people, especially in supporters, you know, say Showore supporters, now so that they go one stubborn, bend backwards, right? Sometimes they're not they feel see the truth for what it is. I don't understand, you know. So, but anyway, I just say that the same thing they go say about obedience. Me, I'm not an obedient. I just support Obi. Any candidate when it makes sense, not the support. I'm not there for anybody bandwagon. All right, well, let's listen to this.
Joining me for inside my studio this evening, now the editor-in-chief of West African Weekly, Obonge paper wey be say dey online, wey sabi touchlight matter them, especially exclusive content them as they concerned Africa, especially and the development of Africa, and our own investigative journalist David Hunde. David, thank you so much as you answer me for this matter with this and call you this evening. I appreciate you big time. How you doing?
Make I see whether I go fit view am.
And when are the ask how you
Oh, just cook view for me.
Let
me see if I can set this up.
I don't think I'm
So you posted something on your Twitter when you said,
sorry.
I think somebody mentioned, I think you responded to a tweet when person talks something about the one you Showore, and you can't talk, say Showore, these people are people will be say Western influence, the people they pay to use distract the matter the way they happen for Africa. Why you talk that kind of thing?
Well, again, sorry, my picture.
No, you can mix it.
Like so you go manage up with that. So
We'll try.
you don't need to take my word for anything. All you're supposed to do is say, if I just go Google, go search for. So in this case, the organization where this person is run, they call up Sahara Reporters.
Yeah.
Just go Google, just search for Sahara Reporters. Check for the funding. So if you check Wikipedia, just read a rundown of waiting with Sahara Reporters, how they take establish them, who they fund them, where they get their money from. All the information they there. If you confirm all the information using the links we did for that Wikipedia to confirm, say all these MacArthur Foundation, Ford Foundation, Omidyar Network, global
2.5 billion Black Panther, really?
Now supposedly charity.
Anyway, I not really they follow am like that, so I not go know. Interesting. That is wild.
That clandestine US intelligence.
But you know what make this one you talk?
Ha! Wow.
Agencies. What make I decide to take up this particular conversation first of all? Now, as you mentioned that thing, I can't dig as I see the MacArthur Foundation and all of those. I can't realize say most Nigerian journalists then, those people where they affiliated with Wole Soyinka and all of those foundations, most of them now some of these agencies still they fund them or they send them to training.
Yeah.
It good say you mentioned this thing because you don't make my job easier now because now there I go. Now, if you they run
wow.
Empire, we say now you
just they collect money, control
This
the
Japanese stick
opposition.
with orange and cinnamon will stop your blood sugar spikes for good within 36 to 48 hours. A study.
right. In this modern era.
Yeah, it they among. Yeah.
Because if as you get military, as you get power, as you get weapons, other people too, they get military, they get power, they get weapons. So in this age where we the number one weapon where people could they use to control narrative for the whole world, to control the whole world, now information. So who they control information, now that person be your ruler. Now that person
That's
be your
true.
guy, who they control you. So where the situation we say in a country like Nigeria, where we say we get 200 plus million people. Nigeria is a very big country globally. Because if you check the ranking, the population ranking globally, I think the number 6 or 7 Nigeria be. So you don't get many countries for this earth where we say their population even reach 80 million. You don't get many at all. So you go see like China, we get like 1.5 billion. You go see India, we get like 1.4 billion. Then you go see US, we get like 300 million. You go see Indonesia, we get like 250 million. You go see Brazil, we get like 240 million. You go see Nigeria, we get 220 million thereabouts. You go see Russia, we get 100 and some. So you get those very big countries, and we see all those big countries get in common. They say each one of them, then they try control their own perimeter. So each one of them, they try build the thing where they call sphere of influence. So as you big reach, the countries where they border you, now you go, they even dictate to those countries because now your economy is big pass. Then go they depend on you. Now you be the gap for your area of influence. Nigeria now the only country for that list where I mentioned where they say Nigeria don't really get sphere of influence. Nigeria don't get any sphere of influence in West Africa, and that very deliberate something where Oyinbo people don't impose on Nigeria. And one of the most potent methods for imposing this condition of weakness on Nigeria, we say now them they control 90% of the information where they circulate for Nigeria. Now them. Because as you they read the journalism, where we say na Nigerian journalists they produce the Nigerian platform they publish the Nigerian owner they own the platform. You go think say that Nigerian journalism and Nigerian storytelling they read. You don't go know say whether I'm not sure say I suppose mention names of journalism platforms.
Oh, no. Mention.
So whether na Premium Times, whether na the cable, whether na Sahara Reporters, whether na even all these small things waiting for YouTube. So we're keeping it real with Adeola. All these other platforms we be saying that news and current affairs, and they do whether na ICIR, whether even the fact-checking ones, whether they call CJID, CGT. If you go check who they back all of them.
Oh wow! Wait a minute.
American sponsors this.
Wait a minute. Did I just hear Adeola fire? Keeping it real with Adeola. Is it the same? He was also paid to bring in Buhari. You know that one was done from there. Understand, but Showore deny and say he was involved. Yeah, he denied it. I remember that. It was on Twitter. Wait, to make Black Panther. Wait, I won't go back. I missed that. The thing no, keeping it real with Adeola. Voila. What? Hold on, I need to hear this thing again.
They get those very big countries, and we see all those big countries get in common. They say each one of them, then they try control their own perimeter. So each one of them, they try build the thing where they call sphere of influence. So as you big reach, the countries where they border you, now you go they even dictate to those countries because now your economy is big fast. Then go they depend on you. Now you be the organ for your area of influence. Nigeria now the only country for that list where I mentioned where they say Nigeria no really get sphere of influence. Nigeria no get any sphere of influence in West Africa, and that very deliberate something where Oyinbo people don't impose on Nigeria. And one of the most potent methods for imposing this condition of weakness on Nigeria, they say now them they control 90% of the information where they circulate for Nigeria, and them. Because as you they read the journalism where we say na Nigerian journalists they produce the Nigerian platform they publish the Nigerian owner they own the platform. You go think say that Nigerian journalism and Nigerian storytelling they read. You don't go know say whether na I know sure say I suppose mention names of journalism platforms.
Oh no, mention.
So whether na Premium Times, whether na the cable.
What if there was a way to know if a stock would be bullish or bearish the day
Premium
before?
Times, I know Premium Times.
Whether na Sahara Reporters, whether na even all these small things waiting for YouTube. So we're keeping it real with Adeola.
Wow.
All these other platforms we be saying that news and current affairs, and they do whether na ICIR, whether even the fact-checking ones, whether they call CJID, CGT. If you go check who they back all of them, you go see the same list.
Wow.
American sponsors, the same. You go see MacArthur Foundation, you go see Ford Foundation, you go see Open Society Foundation. So for here, they call it Open Society Institute for West Africa. You go see USAID, you go see UKAID, you go see GIZ, that one that the German version of USAID. You go see which other one? EU something. So basically, not just American and European funders, they fund 90% of what they think of as independent online journalism.
So you feel, say, by funding them, they also control what's in the reports and what's in the reports. Is that what you?
Now who they pay the piper? Now who they pay the piper? Now they dictate it here. See, Oyinbo people know before that Christmas.
Wait, so those of us when we say we dey dig rock every morning, every day, or every other day to talk about the concerns of Nigeria, they shout on top of our voice. We not reach 3, we not reach 5. Ha! Hey, gbe. Yeah. Person not fit trust anybody. We just they do the job. We just they rough farm for Nigeria. They shout for year. Hey God, I beg you. Hey. Wow. This is surprising. I no lie to you.
They give you, like, they come Africa, just distribute money for African people, say, give away. Then they always get their own agenda. Then they always get reason. Maybe say, for this reason, then they give you this money. So, in the case of Sahara Reporters, for example, where you can see, say, Mercator Foundation gives Sahara Reporters $1.6 million across 3 years.
And the money they plenty.
Wow.
Yeah. Why
a
person will give you $1.6 million across? That's more than $500,000.
Yes.
At the current exchange rate, that's about 850 million naira per year. Why Oyinbo will come just dash you that kind of money for free? She not from the goodness of their hearts if they do it, or they no get agenda. Because if you think of why we say all these supposed organizations from America, Europe, then when they come, we say now always information and political space that they target for Nigeria. Why we say they know they use their money build railway or build road, build hospital, build school, build physical infrastructure. Why we say now always anything we concern journalism, information, politics, lawmaking, that one that they target. The answer is simple. Then they target waiting will benefit them. They want control your information space and your political space. Because now the empire way that they run with that. If then they control the information where they enter your head, then they control the whole country, then they control you. Now so they be. So that's and the unfortunate matter to say many people wait there inside this space for Nigeria. Nobody say they don't even know. Say they get foreign entities where they basically control the space under our leg. Say we did our own country, but now they tell us waiting we go report, waiting we no go report. Nobody say they don't know. They know, but as then they see, so far as I collect my grant, so far as I collect my $2,000 this month, nothing concerned.
Well, some journalists, their pride and their gain are saying, oh, may one of these foundations then sponsor me or recognize me.
If you've been injured in a car accident, don't call an attorney.
1.6 million.
Instead. That's
Lord
what
have
I did,
mercy.
and it's how I got this.
Because you know they play the game, so you know saying I'm waiting most journalists they wish for. Or may they sponsor you go fellowship for outside the country. Because once you don't get that one, you feel like
Misty Sis, long time.
So people when they wish to get some of those sponsorships and fellowships and all of those, they need to do them from the point of ignorance, say they don't really know. Because you know, say Nigeria will like anything for local. Anything where business people put their hand touch. Now wait till they like.
I'm telling you, copy.
They don't really know. Or you think say they really know, say these people go truly they control them and are waiting them won't do with that and they do up.
They're not foolish people. They're not ignorant. They're sabi, they know. But they don't care. Because as far as they're concerned, Nigeria don't already spoiled. So whether person they try control Nigeria, whether person they try to do Nigeria bad thing, that one no matter because Nigeria don't already spoiled. So they won't be saying, may I collect my own share? May I make my own money? After I don't make my own money finish, maybe I go fit see visa Japan. Very pathetic mindset, but now so the people they think.
This person where you mentioned now, saying a paid agent, waiting be the things and way if they do to show say in the that thing for Nigeria. So that Nigerians going to look out for. The idea of this kind of platform now to be enlighten people, to draw people attention, and to bring people mind to things and where they feel look out for, to know the things so they know ordinarily. So what do people feel they look out for people like this? Using this person where you talk to now, just give us example. What be the thing about their reports, their style of reports, the way they behave, and things so that they do we go fit open our eyes and say, this person, more they suspect that. Be like say, too pure.
So the number one thing we got notice about this kind of person is anytime we say something they happen, we get the potential to ginger people, make them rise up, make them use their voice, make them talk, maybe make them go out for the streets, make them protest or something. This kind of people go always want to put themselves
in front.
So if you recall last year when people they complain, say prices of everything don't go too high, everybody is suffer. Say they want to end bad governance protest.
Protest, yes.
And so this person jump outside. Say can't they fix dates? and venue.
Yes.
And then they add their own slogan on top protest, organic protest where people don't already say, may all of us show.
You sure
may all of us
not be movement start that protest? Because some people want to say movement start.
I know this thing because that the exact same tactic this person used during NSAS. NSAS will be say that one a fully organic thing. Nobody planned up. It just happened as it happened. Next thing you know, this same person just enters streets with the people where they wear their orange clothes and orange beret. the thing where people they complain about now SARS, now NSAS. Next thing this person called the shout revolution now will be something else entirely. When they talk Buhari must go. So from that moment, it already done the sidetrack people's attention.
Wow.
Don't they distract people. And then secondly, it don't they attract attention of governments.
Okay.
Right? Where we say government will come they touchlight this thing. Say na protest with this.
Now when they make Buhari talk that time, say when they ask an answer, he say those people who want me out of power.
Exactly. So now the kind of tactics, the way these people they use that way we say you go no say the assignment where this person gets now to ensure say any genuine organic revolution no go happen. Because at every moment where we say that
enemies within, enemies without,
this person will enter very loudly, very publicly, will come put himself for front, knowing fully well, say as people see him like this, their ginger don't come out. They do him every time, and that's why even though and this thing has been happening maybe since 2017. They say every time people want protest, this person will jump outside, go kill the protest, and no matter as if they do this thing, if they kill the protest. People they complain, say may stop to do it, may not come out next time. You go see next time this year if another protest, Shele, you go see him again. You go jump outside with orange beret because they shout revolution now. That's a plant.
But this one, when a lot of people go say, they're unfair to them because right from when in this student unionism, people don't know as person who they lead protest, person who sabi lead activism, sabi lead and no go green. They carry them like that. From when
Black Panther, really?
People can talk, say, but don't they consistent doing this thing? So if they talk this one now,
oh my God! I just they know I naive. I don't know anything. Me just they fight my own. No. Hey Nelly, long time. How now, sis?
Consistent in doing
my sister. And say that all they talk and since make I mute. Make I fair mute. May I mute this thing? You know what's in there, Nelly? I've been hearing it and I've been observing him, right? And especially every time he always attack Peter Obi, because Peter Obi is the only one that is making sense. I couldn't. Why is this man always attacking Peter Obi? I didn't know. Is it not supposed to be? Because anybody when they fight for the country, when you see man, when you say somebody like me. Unless they fight for Nigeria now. If I see another person when they fight big past my when sabi, when gather, I go join. That's the kind of person I am, right? So when they see and they attack and people, I say, what think they do this now? Now the last one when they do so, now they say no. And when Peter Obi can't respond, he gets something when Peter Obi talk. I say this Peter Obi know more than we think. He gets Peter Obi to respond to Sowore when he attack her. Since that time, you should say Sowore now they talk again. A bit of the way I say this man knows something. This man know deep down. I'm telling you. Now dear now I can say okay, it's confirmed. This man what do they call a controlled opposition. Lie. Hey! Now wow. So as I did my corner, just they do my thing. I don't know say not be so everybody mind be. As I they shout for my corner, no. I mean they teach everybody they fight for Nigeria in their own way. Too. Wow. This is why Nelly, that is why he don't like Peter Obi. Why this man? It doesn't make sense. It's clear now. He doesn't care. He really doesn't care. He's just there. That's a gig for him. So every time he does the control opposition, they pay him. They split when the deal come in. They separate and form their, oh, Black Panther, oh, Bagan. Wow. Hey! Ọmọ. Ọwọ́ mi rèé funfun nẹ́nẹ́. I don't know anything, no. Yeah?
The Oga waiting for whether that London or that Washington or whatever. That Oga go come recruit you because he go don't see say you they useful.
The biggest mistake that keeps you from winning the lottery isn't bad luck.
I beg you, Mona Komoti.
So maybe.
Wait, may I read this thing? I guess some too look, Mama, that that thing them do for London when they go debate and also to go meet them, go tell them how far you don't do. You don't go remember the Russia. Yeah, so there is a he has exposed himself nearly as a traitor who does not. He has, and I'm happy. I am happy because every time the noise he used to make, it don't reduce. Nobody pays attention to him anymore like before. This man has been exposed. Ha!
Maybe you they do student union protest, rally, you they do student union politics. They don't identify you, say, na street organizer with this person. Now this kind of person, where fit potentially maybe get the ginger or the ability to motivate people where they come straight. So instead of leaving it main
Kennedy, I'm just hearing it very clearly now for the first time. Maybe I didn't, my ear was somewhere else.
Maybe we recruit them. Maybe we fund them. So we don't need to even tell them, say, your job is to go and destroy revolutionary movements. Your job is to destroy protests. You don't need to tell them that one. All you just need to tell them is, we are going to fund you, so and so and so. Your job is, can you call citizen engagement? As they talk that one, you don't already set parameter for them. You don't already set limits for them. Say, now waiting, he send you to this. So as person we get sense, the person we call
I know listen very well, Black Panther.
Anything we pass this one, no be them send. So now you go note by yourself.
I'm
say,
glad
okay,
she cut out the segment.
These people send me, may I go plaster my face for front? May I go simulate protest? Because now and by the way, why they talk this thing with confidence? They say no be only for Nigeria where these people don't do this kind of stuff. These people don't do this several places. So I don't know if you sabi this person where they call Mike Pence.
I don't get it.
Mike Pence, yeah. Now he used to work at the U.S. State Department, so but now public figure now. He talk about these issues a lot because they inside these spaces where they discuss their normal regime change and how they became wrong. Understand this. He don't date for those groups where they discuss that. So in many cases, so for Latin America, because now their main playground with that, now their backyard with that. For Latin America, we say now the place where they don't want to see any independent government or any government. We say government will can't sign partnership with Russia or with China because of their backyard with that. They believe in their backyard with that. So nobody in that area is allowed to do anything that's
extra, so that they don't go bring their enemies come near them.
Exactly.
But we don't allow Ukraine to bring enemy near them now.
Well,
do you understand? If that is the case, we'll see reach that side. We never reach again.
They might from that side. So for Bolivia or Venezuela, this country maybe say they get governments we know today on friendly terms with the US government. It don't happen many times. People say when we identify a person with in that country, person where we say this person get following, maybe a politician, maybe a student unionist, maybe a trade unionist, maybe an activist or journalist or whatever. Person we get voice, we get following. They go start to fund this person.
And the person go collect the fund.
Person go collect the fund. Person say without this funding and support, the voice not go too strong eventually. Because the truth is that maybe those countries, their governments, they repressive one kind. So this person needs that support to maintain his followership. So
their governments they close their mouth where sometimes.
Exactly.
They won't take that
so this person will accept this funding. So then they even do them for open. Then go frame them like say that they protect civil liberties, that they protect free press, freedom of speech, yada yada yada, and they will give this person grant, right? But the real assignment where this person gets not to lead opposition or not to turn the people against this government where they don't like.
Wow.
So like they do very recently, the last election in Venezuela, that's what happened. The person will be the main opposition candidate. Now US funded candidate top to bottom. Now then fund that. In fact, he don't even spend much of his life for the US. Now Venezuelan, but in the work for the US. Now for campaign. Now the US State Department fund that. And after he ran for the election and then the talk say he lose, whether he actually lose or not, we don't know. Now between the Venezuelan government and God, they're the ones that know. But the talk say this guy lose election. As in this election, US Secretary of State come out podium, come talk, say then they don't reject the results. Say
we're not happy for your country.
Exactly. Say the government is not legitimate and that US they are not recognizing Nicolas Maduro as president. That's what they do.
So why they not do that kind of thing for Nigeria, for instance? Why they not do that kind of thing?
Because Nigeria, as they function, Nigeria is functioning exactly as they like. So for Venezuela, we know they function as they like because that president they friendly with Russia and China. Now that kind of president they go want overthrow. Now that kind of country where they go want cause revolution, we will favor them. But for Nigeria, we don't already think inside their hands. There no need revolution for Nigeria. The revolution not to favor them at all.
Okay, so if they don't want revolution for Nigeria, then why this person when you talk about it always talk about revolution? And then if you also look at it, on the
point of it,
condemning everybody when you say a part of the status quo. You say every make it talk people everybody say all of them are part of the people who put us of this mess. Say all of them are friends. So even though people when they ask them several times, say if everybody are the same thing, how you go fit use separate fight the status quo? Because you know people come from sky to fight the status quo. But they say we need person from outside to fight them. So you always condemn everybody say they be the same thing. So that means you don't like person between the hungry to also change the status quo. You don't see them like that.
At all, because this is classic, psychological trick.
So they play mind games with people. They try to twist people mind.
They play mind games. So if I know, say you get an election where they come up and you get 3 options, and out of 10, we know say one option is 0 out of 10, another option is 1.5 out of 10, and another option is 4.5 out of 10. You and I know say if you have to choose from those 3 options, that the sensible thing to do is choose the one where they say 4.5.
Yes.
But if I be this guy, maybe say I try to protect the status quo, I try to protect everything as it is. Right now, as we did before the election, the party with the power not 0, right? So if the 1.5 and the 4.5 not the opposition, the party with the power not 0, right? Me, I try to protect that 0, right? I will come tell you say whether not 0, whether not 1.5, whether not 4.5, say all of them are failure. They are all below 5. Technically, it's true, but you can see that I'm being very mischievous by saying that. I will come tell you say I'm not going to present you any alternative, any credible alternative. I know they present you any credible alternative. My own not just stand in front of you and tell you, say, the 0, the 1.5, 4.5, they are all the same.
He's an alternative. He is an alternative. Is he not a formidable
person? He's got 14,600 votes out of 93 million. It's not an alternative. It's not an alternative. For all the last election, I think 24 candidates, 20 candidates contested. He came 16th. So he get one person where say, I need a princess, something. I don't forget her name. She's called votes passer. So it's not a credible alternative. Let me to emphasize this. If you even check the kind of campaign where they run, you go see say, they actually campaign. They run real campaign. And I know this because during that 2022 going to 2023, you get one story where I work on, where say I reach out to all the campaign spokesperson of all the campaigns. So I reach out to APC campaign spokesperson, PDP campaign spokesperson, LP campaign spokesperson, SDP, everybody, Action Alliance, including his own, what they call it? I think they call it AAC. And all the others then get campaign spokesperson. Now only when we say Nahim the own campaign spokesperson. Nahim the party leader, Nahim the party chairman, Nahim the presidential candidate, Nahim the issue statements on behalf of the party, Nahim the spokesperson for campaign, Nahim the everything. That's not a serious campaigner. That's not someone who was seriously running for president. So his own job is to be a spoiler. His own job is to tell you that whether it's Tinubu, whether it's Peter Obi, whether it's Atiku, they're all the same. That's his job. His job is to demoralize anybody who is actually trying to change, knowing fully well that it is impossible to jump from 0 to 10. It's more likely that you will go from 0 to 1 or 0 to 4 than to go from 0 to 10. So that 10, that perfect candidate doesn't exist. He knows it very well. Everybody knows it. So he's going to tell you that so far it's not 10.
But even for their broad self, the perfect candidate.
Okay, I heard this part very well the last time.
Exactly, but his own job is to tell you that since.
Are you serious, Kene?
But since he's telling you that all of them are rubbish, what you then take away from that is
that. I sure what he's talking about.
My house. And then what ends up happening? The status quo ends up continuing. So the 0 with the power will still remain for power because all the people who are supposed to come out go vote for the 1.5 or 4.5, then go stay house. So the 0 go fugazi way through. And now the problem where we still take with this. And every few months he will come out. Say, oh, they fight for this, they fight for that. Meanwhile, now 5-star hotel they stay. Now Radisson Blue, they stay for. They get full-time suites for Radisson Blue. And meanwhile, most of the people they claim to fight for, they never enter Radisson Blue in their life before. Some of them don't even know where the place even day. They don't even know say place like this even day for Nigeria. Because they kind of life where they're familiar with.
If you come answer you for inside this matter, I be the look whether I don't answer that thing wait for. You never answer you before I come up for Twitter. You know reply you, but if you answer you.
They do not, because all these things then they public record. So nobody saying an accusation. And they make all these things and they public record. And we know ourselves. All of us we did the civic space, journal media space. It's not a big space. We sabi ourselves. We get people in common. We know ourselves very, very, very well.
Wow.
We have, so now why are they get confidence to talk? Because if I get one guy skeleton for my cupboard or something, I go shut up because I know say people will expose me.
Sure, they never respond. Now they talk so. You never respond.
The way that they move. And I know say me, and then My hand not inside all of these things. All I'm looking for is to have a country.
Precious saying don't send a message. I think she's going to say it in a few minutes or so. He saying don't send a message. He never responds. Even David Tagam, right, on some of the bodies when they fund them, he not respond. Or this 2027 election, he gonna be sweet. Maybe radio, everybody go and buy khaki and leather, plus running shoes.
India, just have a level of economic sophistication, a level of technology that you have.
Start building your stamina now. Just they work on your stamina now. Take your fitness seriously. We are about to hit the floor running.
That's all I'm looking for. Well, there are so many people who did this public space for Nigeria. I would say, now just waiting to feel their stomach, then they find. And that thing are very big.
What's the ideal thing when Nigerians are supposed to expect for leadership, governance, government generally? And what do they get now? And what do they need to do? Which role they need to play to make sure, say, then gets that kind of country where we be, where all of us will fight for? Because trust me, this time around, like I say, day by day, the day out.
If I died tomorrow, I would want every neuropathy sufferer, including you, to know this. It sounds crazy, but give me 60 seconds to explain.
Open to Nigeria and say we don't tire. But we don't reach level where we say we don't tire, but nothing will feed you about. I say we get helpless. No, we continue to be helpless. No, we don't feel anything about them. Wait till we go feed you.
So the first thing where people will need to understand is say Nigeria no the way they by accident, not by mistake. A very deliberate set of actions, a very deliberate decisions where people don't take. We don't put Nigeria here. And say the majority of the people will take those decisions, not even Nigerians. Right? Nigerian leaders, they contribute to the problem. Nigerian leaders are part of the problem 100%. But Nigerian leaders, no be them they in charge. Now them just they oversee the exploitation of Nigeria, but no be them they in charge of the operation, no be them they own the operation. Right? The same people who colonize Nigeria, the same people who exploit Nigeria for nearly 100 years before they finally give up waiting they call independence. Those same people, by 1 or 2 layers of separation, now still them, they still benefit from Nigeria. Nigeria is a very, very big business for some small group of people. A very, very big business. You get people where they say Nigeria as currently is functioning optimally. It's functioning exactly the way they want it.
Yeah.
When you hear say 100 people died today, say they get one attack for one place for north of Middle Belt. Now only half of the story is that. The other half of the story where you know here they say the village where they attack or something. In the ground under that village, they're very rich in some kind solid mineral or something. Maybe say you get person where won't mind this thing. Or you get interest where won't mind it. But people land there on top. So they don't clear out the village using this whoever these people are. Because you could just hear say attackers, gunmen. You know at this point you don't even know who these people are. They will just clear out a full village. And the next thing you know, full mining operation don't set. People ancestral land don't go. Now what's in the happen for Nigeria with that? And it's very deliberate, it's very calculated, very bold. Now so it happens. So people need to first of all remove this idea from their head. Say not just corruption. Say not corrupt politicians. Say everything we did bad about Nigeria. Not saying because people they thief money. It's not that simple. No, it's just matter of say person they thief money. Right? The money where government they control for Nigeria. Now a small amount compared to the money where private interests they come out from Nigeria every year. We say government hand no even government don't even know what's in the map. Right? The government is not a problem in itself, not a problem on its own. But it gets people way powerful past government. And many of those people know the Nigerians they be. And then they active for Nigeria. So people go first of all need to identify the problem where they face. Then go first of all need to know say the kind of problem where people for DR Congo they face. Now the same problem they face for Nigeria.
Okay.
Now the same problem. Our luck we say we get the country they more functional than DR Congo. Because at least we managed during the military years, we managed
right, Black Panther, you are right.
So we know they inside through chaos, like DR Congo. But the situation they very similar. They get different people where they do different, they don't carve up the country and they do different things as they like. So people will need first of all educate themselves. Say now waiting they happen for your country with this. And then after as they ask
exactly,
as they themselves finish, the next thing
exactly that is the spirit too.
That okay, waiting we could come to about now. That organization can mean different things. If you mean political organization, say maybe for this next election, we want target so and so strategic office. Say we want put people for these offices. We say and we tackle this or that. You know, we solve this problem in 5 years, 10 years. In this thing a 30, 40-year project. Again, it boils down to waiting at all.
Just look at what I got in the mail. It's Elon Musk's latest invention. He's
previously we say no be them really they control. No be them really.
And why?
So that Buhari way enter. The Buhari way enter in 2015. No be Buhari put himself there. Right? The machination we come out with Jonathan and we create possibilities for Buhari to enter. Not be from Abuja.
No, people say I bring up power. Let me say I don't. Don't forget.
It was not a Nigerian operation that brought Buhari to power. It was a US-led regime change operation. Maybe they're very clear about this thing. And don't be saying a conspiracy or anything. This thing are confirmed facts. They don't talk on themselves. Say Nigeria in 2015, it was a regime change operation. Right? They don't talk on themselves. For some of their websites like NED, National Endowment for Democracy, which is in the US government, the agency where they cut out of the CIA, and then they use them to regime change around the world. The NED post on a website say for 2015, they were engaged in Nigeria. If you go NED website, you go check out yourself. If you Google that, this thing's there. Then they even post about it. So not be Tinubu Buhari for power, not be NPDP, not be APC, now US-led regime change operation. But because that time, most of us still did very, very naive about how we were including. Most of us still did very naive about how we were.
You don't want Jonathan at some point, Abi?
Maybe so that kind 2012 where then they do Occupy Nigeria. I carry my head, go join them, do online protests for Occupy Nigeria. I did UK that time, but I joined them online and they do Anita with them. I don't know I don't start with them. Anyway.
So
but by that 2015, even though by that time I don't do Nigeria, I don't quote say waiting good luck they do. It better pass waiting anything this Buhari won't do. And I don't know say if Buhari enter no be good thing. But even then I never still understand the depth of which I deal with. I've been thinking say now local politics, one come up with luck, one bring Buhari. I don't know say a high level foreign operation we deal with. So if to say we get more geopolitical awareness that time, if we don't raise alarm about this, because one thing about these Oyinbo people we say they don't like at all may you touch like them.
Find the clip, Kenya. But find and may you send out to my email. How Salubwa.
Now why they know they ever
I beg, Kenya.
Your country.
No verse. I beg.
They go find your countryman.
I not talk. I beg.
Now then they control them from back, but they no go ever come out directly.
Yes.
So you go see say that Oyinbo man be responsible. You no go ever see. So if they want to maybe coup, they want to take out government, like when they want to take out Thomas Sankara for Burkina Faso. No be Oyinbo soldiers go there, go
nine people.
Let's Compaore. Now they pay them. They make Compaore fire. So now they say they're responsible, but now Sankara countryman take them out. Same thing with Ibrahim Traore. The 5 different coup attempts
that one. You can't have small.
But even with Gaddafi, they still frame and say now local revolution, and then Gaddafi they fighting people, so they won't go protect Gaddafi people against Gaddafi. So they no still frame up like say we won't go take out this leader. Like they no frame up like that. Now waiting on both they always do. They always like work indirectly.
Yes.
Right. In fact, I don't talk to waiting this woman where they say she work for the AU that period. She talks say the resolution where they say, because if you recall, they get one UN resolution where they say Nigeria and South Africa come vote in favor of the resolution to go and attack Libya. This woman talks say the way they even write that the wording of the revolution say the diplomats from Nigeria and South Africa say they don't even understand. Which is then go vote yes. They don't understand, say this thing that they vote for, say now permission, me need to go use Air Force, fly into Libya, go attack Libya. They don't know because the way the thing they worded, they say need to set up no-fly zone. They don't understand what that term mean, no-fly zone. They think say no-fly zone mean nobody go fly within this zone. But within no-fly zone means they say Gaddafi, Libya Air Force, anything we go assist them to fly, they go destroy them. So no-fly zone means they go attack all of Libyan army and Air Force position on the ground. And then any other infrastructure that can help the army to fight. So now full war with that, but they say that no-fly zone. Now the Jedi mind trick we always use that. So for that 2015 for Nigeria, if we say people like me that time, if we did advance that time, and if we get voice like we get now, we for touchlight them because we go before shout them loud because they don't like exposure at all. And in fact, that's what's happening right now because the little platform that we have and the little touchlight that we've been able to give them, then they like conceal now. You know, you get one we happened recently. The US Embassy go partner with ICIR for Abuja. Yeah. Talk say they want train 120 Nigerian journalists and social media influencers. They can't give themselves away. Say like the training will use the end bad governance protest as case in point for misinformation. So I don't already quote say these people won't blame hardship protests on Russia because now they are
now they are modus operandi with that.
Touch lifetime, I go shy. I tag everybody, Elon Musk, everybody. Within 2 weeks, announcement just comes say they don't cancel the program. They don't like exposure at all. So I feel like now the one weapon we get with that. We get voice, we get brain.
Yes.
So as we see certain moves we no pure, we go shout, we go touch light time, everybody go see, everybody go hear. And except they decide say then go turn off our internet. Say maybe go back to the Stone Age. This voice we get no go surrender.
Exactly.
No matter as they constantly threaten us, but no matter as they threaten, we will still talk because now the only continent we get this.
I'm telling you.
If we talk say we want Japan, we go their place. Within 5 minutes, then we talk say then they change rule. Say immigrants don't too many. Say instead of 5 years to be 10 years, we wait to get hired. You know. So instead of going through all of that, now the place where we get we try to fix with this. So now which are they do? Now which is
so why did we say you think it is very important for those foreign influence them to get control of Africa? To what end? What did they want use them to? And why did we say they also like to manipulate the mind?
So Very important question that you asked. So the answer to the first question, why then one control Africa? The answer is say, the global economy, as a day like this, Africa gets one specific role where they don't assign. Say, Africa is the place where all the cheap industrial inputs, so all the raw materials, whether like cashew...
Now, so lie, Nelly. Now lies about Russia, lie after lie.
Primary input, primary production in Africa to supply all of those things cheaply. It's not be cheap. So, and then the manufacturing in Asia, they take place in China, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand. And then the consumption, the place where people they enjoy the products of that extraction and consumption and production, the consumption in Western Europe and North America. Now, how the global economy they work with. So, if you take Africa, South America, Asia, you are not supposed to be rich. You are not supposed to enjoy your life, especially if you take Africa. Asia and South America, they still get small manufacturing where they allow them to, especially Asia. For Africa, the role where they don't assign to Africa, now they say raw material, primary production. And by the way, nobody say that them say it is not, they get documents where they don't print themselves. Say the role of Africa in the global economy is to preserve the flow.
There are two types of people
How we want to come off for this thing now? The thing don't finish. Hell, God, I beg you. We cannot be quiet. Una here. The only voice when we get, we must use them. We must use them. We lie. The voice when we get, we must use them. No excuse. No excuse. You see, 2027 is crucial. Mr. Gawalele, welcome. Oh, I see you. I been more nervous. Make I turn the camera around. Make we talk. Yeah. Oh, salo boy. Yeah. Wait. Una dey hear wetin we dey hear. Do you know, I watched that interview. We watched it here now. Can you remember? Guy, I think we watched it here. I didn't pay, I don't know. I missed some of it. I like this, in this heavy expose that he made about Sowore now. I think I missed a lot of it. It is wild. We cannot lose the voices that we have. We can't. This is all we have. This is all we have. We cannot afford to lose it. You see, say all this our shouting and talking is paying off. Is something. Because once they know that we know their secret, then you get one video when I see when one Oyibo woman, they ask one lecturer, one professor, somewhere that they do some speech, they go on. Make I see whether I see that I get that video. Make I play and may not be like say, now let me. The woman. Oyibo woman, older Oyibo woman, if they say whether the man not they consent, say, he notice, say, Russians, Chinese, they just enter Africa. They just want to take over, one thing like that. Now the professor can say no. Say why they worried. Say the way, the way China take they enter Africa, waiting they do with Africa different from waiting. Make I see. I get that video. Make I pull them up. Mona hear the thing by herself. I don't want to summarize them because bam, I don't see them. I say this what insult? Mona here.
I've been very concerned lately about China and sort of they are now all over Africa, buying things and investing over there and getting those countries dependent on them and supporting, non-democratic people. And I'm just
like whom?
Well,
we are in a country that supports Saudi Arabia.
Yes, that's true. Right. So
suddenly we have a problem with, superpowers supporting non-democratic people. And let me explain why you shouldn't worry about it. But please continue.
Well, I mean, they're in Africa. They're lending money to countries to build ports and different infrastructure.
To build what?
Port.
And what's wrong with that?
And because
countries that need ports get ports.
But they're making people dependent on. I mean, I know it's the same thing that we've done, which is horrible around the world.
They are far more humanistic than the United States ever was.
Really? Okay.
Absolutely.
Great. So
let me give you an example. Of course, they are peddling for influence.
Yeah.
Yeah. but they are non-interventionist. Absolutely non-interventionist in a way that Europeans, the West, has never managed to fathom.
But I have a feeling they have a longer-term thought process that is more interventionist.
But let's judge what we see. Let's judge what.
Okay.
Well, let's start at the beginning. The Chinese never asked Apple to go to Shenzhen and produce all the iPhones. It was Steve Jobs that decided that. Yeah? Mm-hmm. It was not China that went to Washington, D.C. and demanded that they buy a third of your national debt. If they hadn't bought it, you would be in serious trouble. Mm-hmm. Okay. Number 3. I did allude to this in my talk. If in 2008 China had not cranked up their credit bubble, you would be in a new Great Depression now. Mm-hmm. So, China, the United States, and the European Union are absolutely synergistic, and they need one another in a way that if we fail to acknowledge and to nurture, billions of people, including the majority of the people in this country, are going to suffer. When it comes to the influence of China outside its borders, I have to
Thank you very much, Kenny. I
it's quite
appreciate it.
remarkable that they don't seem to have any military ambitions. Secondly, Africa. I'll give you an example, a specific example. Ethiopia. 2004, because I happened to be there, and I have some first-hand experience of it. They went into Ethiopia. I'll tell you why they went into Ethiopia, because they suspected there was oil. Because China is a major industrial power, but it lacks primary resources. Now, instead of going into Africa with troops, colonially, destroying the country, killing people like the West has done for the last 100 years, what they did was, they went to Addis Ababa, and they said to the government, we would like, we can see you have problems with your infrastructure, we would like to build some new airports, upgrade your railway system, create a telephone system, and rebuild your roads. And we'll do this all for free. No strings attached. We don't want anything from you. And they did. Why did they do it? Because it's soft power. Because because they knew that if oil is discovered, and it was discovered later, then, of course, the Ethiopian government will be much more open to Chinese oil companies coming there. They have never combined their investment with imperialistic.
I've been very concerned lately about China and sort of.
Una don hear? Kenneth, na this thing, the video you sent to me na Macron. Yeah? Tell me, because that's what came up. I'm telling you, Nelly, if you know how much I detest that word now, I know they like to hear them. There's no need. We will not deceive ourselves. We should not deceive ourselves anymore. These people do not care. They don't care. They don't care. May we not deceive ourselves anymore. It's crazy. The main discussion was on security. Okay, I'm about to play it now. Let me just go back and. It's Channels TV from 3 years. So why is it giving me? Hold on, let me try.
Ladies, don't over.
See him now. This is weird. I'm serious. Wait, hold on. I'm not sure say this is not commercial now. It's not commercial. See him. See? That's what's coming up. You see him? And it's there's no audio on it, Seth. There's no audio on it. They should go and see. I'm telling you, this is why we cannot stop talking. This is why everybody need to be activists right now. This is why. all hands on deck. Yeah, na email, na from email I take pull am up. Make I try again. Make I just copy am. Make I open am for browser. Okay, I open. It starts and then it go back to that Macron thing, no? Abi? This is super weird. What the heck? That is weird. Hold on 1 second. Copy URL. Let me see. Let me see if I can open it somewhere else. Insecurity, yes, there we go. So you said listen from 37. Let me see. Did you say from 37 minutes? I thought I saw it just now. Yeah, I think you said listen from. He said it at the 37-minute mark. Okay. Commercial. Okay. Let me move it.
Welcome back. Yes, we'll be talking about
37.
The psyche of this society, the damage to the polarization, to the nepotism that I've never seen in my life. I work with all these presidents. This is the worst situation I've found myself. And believe me, internet does not forget. I was part of the people that helped to bring Buhari to government because I believe in him.
Have you worked with the government after that? After you helped bring the government?
Oh, of course, I worked with him. We brought him in 2015, and I work as the Deputy Director of Defense Administration. And we have a lot of hope in him. And we actually are ready to do anything for him. What he has turned out over the years is shocking to us. I was in Harvard in 2014, in December, when the Department of State Services and CIA and others were contemplating about Buhari and other aspirants. I know what we did to convince the American government that the only person that can come and put this country right is Buhari. That was before the Lagos, APC, before they chose within. Right. And that was how Tinubu came in. We know what we did, but what he has done in the past 6 years is shocking. It's unprecedented. And it should not be allowed to be swept under the carpet because the damage to the psyche of this country is monumental.
We'll talk more on this, but pardon me, we've got Mr. Alfred Ononuju waiting. He's a security consultant and the forensic investigator as well.
Good morning, welcome.
Pardon us, we just had to explore some of these positions. So, you've been listening in to what's being said and then perhaps also read and updated yourself with the current situation concerning that scenario with the NDA. What do you think?
First, let me thank my dear brother as a patron. He's speaking not to impress anybody. He's speaking as a patriotic Nigerian. He's also expressing his experience at times in service to Nigeria as a nation. May I also condole with the families of the officers and men that were brought down during this attack. It's pathetic. To say it's unfortunate is to make light the issue of what is happening to us as Nigerians and what is happening to Nigeria. The least of our aspirations and expectations was to find ourselves where we currently are, as a people. It's worrisome that there has been this, unseriousness about tackling the identified threats. And I believe that one of the solemn pledge of any officer is to protect the territorial integrity of our country. Now, when these territorial integrities are being flagrantly held with contempt and invaded with impunity, I think something must have given way. And there doesn't seem to be a response, a measured response to some of these threats as expected from people under oath, from people who have sworn to protect and defend the territories of Nigeria. Having said that, frankly, I want to thank you for allowing the veteran to just take us down the line. And I think he's been one of the most courageous Nigerians I've met in my entire life. So I give you my compliments, sir. We are worried. I'm a father, I have children, and I'm sure most families are concerned. When you put it side by side with the stories coming from the Middle East, particularly the Afghan story, the invasion of the Defense Academy is a signature too loud. It's something that we do not have an explanation for. And I expect that a couple of things should happen. One of which is that I think the National Assembly, if they are not compromised, should look at the options of impeaching the president. I'm sorry, I'm an APC member, but I think when it comes to the safety of the land, too many things have happened, and they're becoming too frequent that if anyone that truly loves Nigeria is not angry or upset, then the person must be a hypocrite. The person must be a saboteur. Secondly, I also feel that the structure of the Nigerian security should be reviewed. Now, we are going to be careful in making statements because we are in the public platform, being that things people say could be either misinterpreted or taken out of context. However, the truth must be said. We are facing a very dire situation. From a criminal intelligence perspective, it is very unhealthy for a nation of over 200 million, and with the strength of army that is in excess of possibly 200,000-300,000, to sit, watch as these people invade our space.
And Mr. Lanuju, pardon me, if I can jump in as well, I mean, you were right when you said they could misinterpret certain things. In fact, they could even misinterpret your call because, I mean, you're a security person and you're talking politics to the National Assembly. So let's leave politics for them to do what they have to do in politics. But speaking about security, now that this has happened, of course, they'll tell us there'll be investigation. They'll look through what's going on. So, having heard what Komodo has said, do you think that there can actually be a solution? Will they hit a brick wall, or do we expect any results from any investigation that will be going on?
Well, it will be impossible to think of a solution outside politics because the policymakers are the politicians. They run the show. The president is a democratically elected president. So he depends on not only his political interests, but also structures of the government, which is under the authority of political establishments. So the solution will come from two ways. First is that we have to, like General said, we have to identify where the problem is coming from. And he captured it very well. We are suffering from ethno-religious invasion of the establishments. When we eliminate the unbearing influence of religion and ethnicity in our systems, then I think we begin to promote patriotism. That patriotism can never thrive when religious and ethnic superiority, is in front of the border. So we need to first of all look at the moral engagement. We need to come back to the table. And actually, this is to those who are crying and calling for restructuring in the country, because where we are, it favors a section of the religious interest more than the other. So what we're going to see is a systemic elimination of each other from the two ends, and then it will boil down to ethnic conflict. Because when you kill somebody that is a Muslim, he comes from an ethnic group, maybe he's a Fulani, or he's Hausa, or he's Yoruba, or Igbo Muslim, then it will trigger a chain of reactions. Now, if you kill a Christian, like the major that was taken, I understand he has a Christian background. So connotations and all kinds of innuendos and all kinds of things will be coming in. So we are sitting on a dangerous platform. The solution
pardon me to jump in on this. On the lighter note, there's a problem that came from me, actually. I mistakenly called you Ononuju instead of Ononugo, and thank you for understanding that it was an honest mistake. Thank you for that. Well, let me bring it back to Komodo. Looking at the narrative out there, they got in by 1 a.m., these terrorists, which sometimes they call them bandits, and now you look at the entire procedure, how this attack was carried out, and then they also said that those who were supposed to be manning the CCTV were sleeping at that time. So if you look at all this chain of events, what does that tell you?
Yeah, I think, when you come to tactical operations, the most important element for us is surprise. It doesn't matter whether they slept off, whether the people that are supposed to be inside. I mean, at that time, 1 a.m., they know that they can achieve the element of surprise. Even if after 30 minutes of their invasion of that environment, it will take a lot to be able to respond to such an attack. So don't start looking for who to blame or who to...
It's just with a view to correct some of these things. Are they supposed to be sleeping in the first place, manning CCTV cameras?
For an attack, I've conducted attack in Niger. I've conducted attack in Angola. You see, no matter how fortified an environment is, no matter how foreign it is, if you can achieve the element of surprise, you win. I know NDA very well. I know the security architecture. Even if by that time, 1 a.m., they want to respond to that, I know the process. The weapons are in the armory. You need to go and open the armory and start signing. The bandits is not going to allow that to happen. They continue to fire and continue to follow up. And you cannot respond. In any response, you are going to be caught by bullets.
Good night, guys. Mr. Gawalele.
What happened at 1 a.m.? Gentlemen, it's about what has been happening for the past 2 years, 3 years, where these people have been having access, unfettered access to NDA. And they carry out their surveillance, and they know the right time to strike. It's about 2-3 years back. It's not about
Michael.
Now. So anybody that wants to investigate this issue should not look at now. They should look at what has happened in the past 2 years, 3 years, how porous the place has been, and try to mitigate it.
two issues I'd like to quickly raise. First, do you also agree with the theory of insider collaboration for this to have happened in such brazen manner?
Absolutely.
Guys, please double tap on the screen to like, please.
I mean, we do operations like this too. And there's no way we can succeed without somebody inside. We must compromise somebody inside.
Okay.
Either through blackmail or through incentives. Maybe we give money or we blackmail the person or we try to indoctrinate that person. We can't succeed without an inside person. And this attack you saw has insiders collaboration. I mean, I've investigated cases like this over the years.
Okay.
And I know 60% of the time, when you see an attack like this, there's an insider there.
So until that insider is fished out, we might have this sort of attack again and again.
It will always happen. There will always be insiders. If you look at the intelligence estimate globally, there are two variations. The variables are the hostile intelligence service, which is external to that country, and the domestic subversive organizations that is embedded in that country. Nothing evil can happen to a nation without the insider within that nation collaborating with the hostile intelligence services that is outside. It will always happen.
If I could just raise this other part. In the statement that was put out, the term unknown gunmen was used 3 times, the 3 paragraphs.
Let's pause. I think the most important information that we need, we don't pass them. Right? The most important information, we don't already listen to them. Right, Kenny? That part that you wanted me to play, now we play so. This is why we cannot stop talking. This is why we cannot give up. Now, who give up, now lose. If we stop talking, see, I have said it, it's the people versus the government. It is not the people versus LP, APD, PAs, whatever the parties are. It is the people against the government. The sooner we start getting that into our heads, the better. The sooner we start getting it into our heads. Now, the people, now go deliver themselves. Not these people. These people, they've been bought and sold. When I hear waiting they talk, is it not clear to everybody now? Buhari they use them, they put them for there intentionally to erode whatever gains we had. It's clear. Is it not clear now? Buhari was used. Then they brought in T-Pain at some point to come and finish the work. It clear, abi not clear. It clear, abi not clear for now. It don't clear now. Everybody don't they hear now. Everybody don't they hear. Is it clear, abi is it not clear? This is why we cannot stop talking. This is why we must fight. Not only that country we get. You come their country, they no go give you chance. They set rules now. They set rules. 10 years. If you don't stay 10 years, you can't have this. This one, that one. America go soon start their own now. About how many countries? Over 10 countries don't impose visa for America now. Everybody they do me, I do you back. Only Nigeria and I never know what they do. We must get it right. 2027, there's no going back. We have to get it right. We have to promise ourselves that we must get it right. There's no way around it. That land is not their own. We were not there when they were sitting and making decisions and dividing. We're not there. They're not us on our opinion. Since a few people decide to sell themselves, let them sell themselves and their families. It's okay. But you cannot sell the entire country because of your selfishness. We should not let it happen. We should not. See, I don't see the video. I not bother. Not be them. If they snub each other, not them now. Maybe they snub each other. Wait till consign. Kilo kanye. No consign me. Not be the same team that day. Make it a snubber. Now they snubber because someone look from behind. Go they support Peter Obi through his girlfriend. Is that why he's snubbing him? I beg me they go rest. We have bigger fish to fry. When Why would you have weapons locked up in the armory when it's an active terrorism? That's the problem now. Now Fulani, they sell Nigeria out simple. Yeah, that they buy them too, that they pay them. Because they promise them, say, don't worry, we give you the land. We will give you the land. Matter of fact, do you know it's your own? Now, so they'll go whisper for their back. Do you know that country actually belongs to you? I'm telling you a lie. It's possible say now that one they tell them for back. Now those ones say, okay, let's kukuma do the dia. They'll come. See the person will be Syrian government now. The person will be Syrian government are known terrorists. Neither they back as president for Syria. Imagine referring to no Fulani as unknown. Yeah, that's how they termed it now. And they were playing right into their hands. Terminology is everything. You call them unknown government. They're not frightening. They're not threatening. Una use words, play on words, say sell una selves out. That's exactly what happened. They called him and what they wanted him to negotiate. He said he could not agree because of the impact it will have on them. Exactly. He said on my country. Now so people talk. He said my country. When P.O. writes in book, now me go fair buy that book because myself I need to even write book. I need to write book for my experience with this P.O. campaign, election. I need to write book. I have to start dictating now. I can never forget it. I have to write a book from my own point of view. Everybody gets your own point of view. Me need to write. I need to document. Fulani wants that Quran in the ocean. Make them reach ocean. We go see that ocean. They're not go see them deeper. We need to be ready. They're not go see them deeper. They go back to where they came from. During the 23 election cycle, I heard the reps from the American government saying they have to look out for America. Bam. Now, we need to look out for our interests. It's time for us to look out for our interests. Everybody else is looking out for their interests. One policy now, this orange man go come, he go say no one say Nigeria again. Where una want go? You know say if you do one. Hey, person when they claim say that they solve white people, they buy for South Africa. They make up stories. No, they're not going to split Nigeria. They're not going to split Nigeria. Black Panther. Let's not even talk. Let's not put that word out there. We need to be. Our language needs to change. Now, waiting they want me with they talk. Now you did right. So, in case you don't know. Now, waiting they want make we they talk. That's what they want to be on our lips. That they will. That's what they want you to say. So don't buy into that. Do not say anything about splitting, please. We are all in this together. We have to come together and fight it. It is the people against the government. We have to have that psyche. We have to have that mindset. Let's not put those types of words out there. You're already giving up when you say that. When you say that, you're already giving up. That's what you're saying. Do you want to give up? You have children. Where are they going to go? If Kasala boss, where the children want to go? Don't use that rhetoric, my brother. It may look like that, but now they get the final say. Now you and I go decide which way to go. Of course, and GEG did not stand. If to say that man stand well, and he make decision, he shut those opposition down as he should. That man had power, did not know how to use it. I'm sorry. Exactly. You are right. I can believe that. That's why they're going after P.O. because P.O. has a different agenda for Nigeria. He's not interested in their rigmarole. He's not. That's why they're coming hard at him. And they're not fit do him anything because they know say it don't become so public. Now, if anything happens, there will be huge ramifications. That's why they're being careful. I agree with that comment you made. Yes, you're right. There's a possibility. I can agree with you on that. That yes, they met with them and he refused their terms, and that's why. Showere's. I pulled up the comments that Peter Obi wrote, right? Sorry, guys. Thank you very much, Kenny. I really appreciate. I pull them up because I want to read them together. May 21st. It is obvious that the biggest business for blackmailers now is talking about Peter Obi from every negative perspective. Even my solemn spiritual trip to Rome has been twisted into yet another blackmail campaign by merchants paid ostensibly. Underline. This sentence has a different meaning for me right now. Oh, not be paper. Look me, I don't bring a highlighter. Oh my God. I will highlight it. I forget in our phone and they use. Even my solemn trip to Rome has been twisted into yet another blackmail campaign by merchants paid ostensibly to propagate anything negative against Peter Obi. Mona here, Mona pay attention to that sentence. One such individual whose entire life revolves around blackmail. 2, falsely claimed that I went to Rome to have a private meeting with President T-Pain regarding a purported 225 billion debt crisis involved Fidelity Bank. These claims are not only baseless, malicious, but entirely false. Let me categorically state that I have never sought an audience with nor met T-Pain since he assumed office, except about a minute meeting at the arena of St. Peter's Basilica, Rome, during the inauguration mass of Pope Leo the 14th, where I was seated behind and had to respectfully greet him and other dignitaries present. I was previously in Rome on the 9th of May for the lying in state of Pope Francis. Immediately after the mass and exchanged pleasantries, I went straight from Vatican City to London and then back to Nigeria. The self-proclaimed blackmailer-in-chief and others who thrive on spreading pain and falsehoods have also claimed that I own Fidelity Bank. For the record, I do not. Throughout my career, I have served as chairman, director of 3 banks, financial institutions, of which Fidelity is one of them. Fidelity has over 500,000 shareholders, none of whom hold a majority stake. What this blackmailer seeks is to harm these hard-working Nigerians and cause them needless distress. Number 3, Muna the Maka. To those peddling these falsehoods and engaging in blackmail, I offer a simple prayer. May God grant you the virtues of gratitude and understanding to know that we came here with nothing. Number 4, and we will go with nothing. That they cannot profit from their evil ways. Mic drop. That's what my president had for him. These words now have new meaning for me. A whole new meaning. Now this election make me know you be a son. How, Kenny? How are you not keeping fit like I am keeping fit? How you tell no? How the election to make you know say I be a son girl? Tell me, Kenny, tell me. Explain yourself. In 2 sentences. Orange man when they deposit. Yes, they deposit citizens. There have been instances of people who traveled out. Citizens, full citizens. They traveled out. Apparently, you know when you do that pre-board. Is it pre-board now? The one you do when you fit quickly pass enter. Go enter Now, inside that agreement that has been signed for your pre-boarding, they have the U.S. immigration has every right to look into everything, like check you and all of that. If they find anything, right, they have a right to refuse you entry. Well, lie. I saw that video. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. If I see that video, I go bring her and come. I saw it. So there's no guarantee. You don't know. You don't know. There's so many people now that cannot come out and tell their stories. Maybe that there was one in Jamaica, that person not enter, he gets citizenship. They for whatever, they find one small thing like that, they return them back. They say, no, enough you come. Then they use them as excuse now to take away their citizenship rights. We need someone like Traore to take over Nigeria. If not, we are in for a long ride. No, I believe Peter Obi can do it. We as the citizens need to be ready. Look at Traore. The citizens are the ones doing vigilante for him at the roundabout. They are the ones ready. If anything happens to them, they go. Do you understand? As the citizens, we have to understand. We should stop waiting for someone to come and deliver us. It's not going to happen. There's no one savior that's coming to save us. We already have a candidate that is visionary and has reformation in his mind. We have to come up to speed and be ready to match fire for fire. If that does not happen, sorry. If we do dwe like we did in 2023, Omo Otilo, forget Nigeria. May everybody just say their final prayers to Nigeria and day their day. I'm telling you facts. So it's not up to, there's no, oh, we need somebody. You already have somebody now. The question is, are you willing? Are you ready? Burkina Faso people ready? That they match energy. Burkina Faso people pour out, can't demonstrate when they talk, say they want to buy their this thing. By the president, when he don't bring light and hope for them. They fall out. Question is, are you ready? Are the citizens ready? That's the real question. Now, to awaken the people to be ready. Take your fitness seriously. Not be just sentence, so that's the real question, because the fight really is the people versus the government. That's what it is. I always have Nigerians think say na play for government to send Nigeria and give us the money so we can all live. I say these people don't know, so Igbo go rather buy us than pay us. But lie, they don't know. Eh? Yeah, paid, absolutely. Eh? Hey, Madam Luke, welcome, oh, fellow queen. Welcome, Madam Luke. P.O. was in Eagle. Yeah, he was enjoying Super Eagles match. Yeah, I saw that. I'm telling you, Madam Luke, go and repair your papa house. May everybody go to repair their papa house or village. I don't talk am. I say everybody should go back to their villages. I talk am. Be ready. Go and be putting small money. Be building small thing. Have property in your village. And they talk this thing. They be like fame trick. Some people, they use and laugh. You think it's only Lagos and Abuja. You're bad. That Lagos and Abuja, they go ban you. They'll tell you so many people don't enter. If you are not Yoruba, don't enter Lagos. Abuja people, they go rise up. They go say, no, we don't want strangers again. Which way you want to go? I know there's one Esan man that has property in this thing, Abuja. Didn't they take the property from him? The first cadet. They took it from him. His wife came on national news and was crying. And I'm like, if this man had brought this opportunity to his people in Esan land, nobody would bold go touch the property. But here we are. When you don't do for your people, you are running away from home. You are going to build other people's countries. Meanwhile, your own is in disarray. This is what you get. I'm telling you, Madam Lu, hurry. Madam, look, I'm right behind you. We'll they do village meeting together. We'll they under mango tree. Why you they shout? Me go they tell you, say, Madam, look, cool down. Madam, look, cool down. It's not fight. Must you shout while you're talking, Madam, look? I will be streaming live from under the mango tree. I say, Sid, I talked to your village people the other day. They say it's your turn to do Edda in the village. When are you coming home? They need me to pass the message. Now me or they deliver message for now. True. I go say, Mecca, they say your farm, the one when you drop by, they say goats just come eat the cassava when you plant. Oh, they say then so the money when they be say they go get from that farm in they know complete. Oh, so they say may you come, may you try come house, come visit. I go they pass messages to now. I go say, Kene, your village people are calling you. They say that you should come and clean your father's compound. So I just say make I pass the message to now. Now me they deliver message to the village people from the village committee, village meeting. You understand? From over the mango tree. While I go they drive flies. I go they find myself. I go they drive flies. I go they do like this. I go they do like this. I go they drink palm wine. I will put bitter cola for mouths. Like all those old people. I go to chop bitter cola cram. Hey. Exactly. This is why Igbos build houses in their village. They know these things better than us, the rest of us in Nigeria. If you go there, I was seeing some videos of houses in the east. I say, wow. Some places in the east, you be like in Switzerland. You will not believe that those places are in Nigeria. It be like Switzerland. Look at the roads, tarred. Look at the houses. You go bound now. Look at the houses. Every person in Nigeria needs to be taking leave from the east. Learn from your eastern brothers. Go and build in your villages. You say there's witch in your village. If you don't build and put lights, how will the witch just disappear? Are there no wicked people everywhere? See me now, I don't dey sweat. The heat for here not be here. That's why it was because the war. Yeah, I can see that. My brother. You know the funny thing. My dad too had the same. My dad has houses in the village. He did not build outside because he had that mindset. Because my dad, I think, grew up in the war era too. There's so many stories my dad wanted to share, but I wish I had the sense I have now that I put that man on audio and just let him share secrets. Because I remember he said during the war, you couldn't cross, you had to know how to speak your language. If you couldn't speak, at that time, if you couldn't speak your language, it was literally between life and unalive. If you not speak your language, your own don't finish, now be that. Right? So the man, regardless of, he went out of the city, traveled everywhere, he came to the village, he built house in the village. Built house in the small town. That's where we grew up. So if those things were outside, Otilo. Okay? Like imagine say you go build house for a place like Lagos. You never go. You don't go be that now. They go take your property from him. You understand? So my dad had that concept too. So we have our houses. We have our house in the village. That's where we have our house. We have one in the village, one in the township. My grandfather's house is still there. If I wanted to go back to my grandfather's house, I can go there now. If I want to go back to my father's house, easy peasy. So we need to encourage more of our people to recognize, go back and build your places. The reason why they are taking advantage of people in those villages is because the people that are supposed to have the voices, that are supposed to be in those places, are not there. They are all building houses in Lagos and Abuja. So they are abandoned. They would disenfranchise the few people in the small towns and the villages. Nobody to speak for them. Hope everybody gets sense. I hope everybody is waking up. Go and build your house in your freaking village. Take those opportunities to your people. Train them. Okay? If you feel like, they don't, train them. Have a consultancy company where you're training workers for jobs. Training them on etiquette, how to talk. If na market, they say how to talk to people in the market, how to self-serve, how to, be good service people and all of that. Consultancy companies are highly needed in Nigeria, in every aspect of Nigeria, because there's a lack of service. People don't know how to do proper service in Nigeria, and you can't blame them. So everybody go back, go farm, go and create all those opportunities in your village. Before you know it, your village go turn to township. People go come, they migrate, come there. Not be Abia State be that. How many years was Abia in bondage? I seen a woman go save Nigeria. It took a woman to stand up. It wasn't just her. Thank you for the inside story, Seed. There was another woman, apparently, before it got to Madam Nena Oti. Look at them now. They're not jollophing. All the sons and daughters from Abia, they are all going back to go and buy land in Abia State. Now, me self, I dey eye the place. Who not like better thing? I beg you. I don't become town crier be that now. One time, omo, I go dey charge you now. I go dey bill you now. Not be say it go be for free. Oh, I'll say, Seed, you have a message, oh, but the message come with billing. Before I give you this message, because that's why I go take do my hand. I go do my hand like this. I'll say, Seed, I have a message for you. But before I open up that message and give it to you, you have to serve a kola nut. You understand? You have to give kola nut and palm wine. So the equivalent of that, you send it over. Then you get your message. Oh my God. Oh my God. See business idea now. Hey. Who go pass me? I did the village now. Who want pass message? Now me gonna pass message to na Black Panther. I go put chewing stick for mouth. I'll say Black Panther. Then they call your village people. Say me, I tell you, say na your turn, no. Now your turn to come host meeting. They say they never hear from you. They don't send you message, but they never hear from you. They wait. So wait till make I tell them. That's how I go talk. So whatever message you give me to give to your people, now I go give to your people Black Panther. If you want me to speak highly of you, you say it and say, okay, this is how I want you to say it. Then I will not tell your people, I'll say, he's saying they come in the fortnight, in the third market day of so and so. And then I do a care over day. Now 3 days, 4 days, I go tell them. You understand? I continue with my chewing stick. Oh my jollof. See soft life, village level. Oh my God, I can feel the envy and the jealousy coming through the screen. I go push the thing back. I go say, nah, a bad energy. Hey, Oriyomi, welcome. Oh, yeah, so many mansions. So I've seen it and I'm like, wow, I'm impressed. Highly impressed. So for my dad, he refused to build in there. My dad did not build outside. He kept saying, meaning, now house that they do something good. They don't do something for outside. He always used to say that. So all our houses they are in my village and in a town that we grew up in. He always used to say that. So I grew up. This is why I have this mindset too, to go back and build our home. This is why I have the mindset. Because he always said it, always, every time. He was always echoing that sentiment. Oriyomi, welcome. Oh. In Lagos, I'm back in the East Coast. He said it to be abandoned houses when things go bad. Bam, your father he saw way ahead. There are schools in those villages. If people build up the village schools, exactly, there are abandoned village schools. So imagine you go back now, you have the means. You go and help refurbish those schools, upscale their library, bring in some computers, right? Like there's some companies now, organizations, the computers they don't use anymore, they trash it. You can just apply for it, get all those computers and send them to that school. I'm telling you, you teach them, you get people to teach them coding, data and all of that. Let them learn some additional skills outside. There's so much we can do for our people. We are just wasting time in somebody's land where they don't even want you. Where there's so much, there's the limit you can get to is restricted. You can't go beyond certain height. When you get to a certain height, problem, until they pull you down. I see everybody streaming, oh, Didi, up and down, Didi. The one when you both they do, he passed the one when Didi do. I'm not saying the guy is not guilty. But you don't see that they drag their own people. When a rich man, when a black, they go enter them. they go they drag am like nama meat, and we ourselves will go follow they drag them. We know they ever see beyond anything. I'm not saying what the man did is wrong. Me, I'm not here to say whether he was guilty or not guilty. I know they follow the case. I know they interested. I not put here. I get bigger fish to fry. Now my country own I consign me. Let me see. That father say me I tell you say you don't see. Why I go tell you say I not see you? Not be your village. You get another village again. I go to collect. I go to ask middle person. If you want go collect mess, if you want receive mail from Nigeria, you know go pay this thing before you collect her. If you are mailing something, you're not going to pay for the mail. See trouble. So I'll give you free message. If they tell you you can't collect chieftaincy title now, I want to pass that message. So I know I go here deliver the message like that. What if there were no internet? How you think they will just send you the message? Don't be money they will use to send you the message. I beg you. I bet more na double tap. I don't know whether na they like. Save. Let me check my likes. Let me check. How well you guys have done. Oh, okay. Impressive. No, I'm not gonna become Nigeria police. Nah, why? Nah. How they do that kind of thing? By that time, police go down good now. Their head go correct. You know? Now wow, Nigeria. Man, this information when I just listen to, it's amazing. Oh more person not they know finish. True. Wow, things are happening, no. Things are really happening in the world, man. Things are happening. Anyway, my people, make we call am a day for now. We don't talk today, we'll finish tomorrow. Thank you for 5,000 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. Oh my God. Hey. Celebration time. Come on. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you. I can't appreciate you enough. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. So I have a few guests that I'm gonna be bringing at some point, but I'm not gonna. I can't give out any names right now until it has totally been confirmed. But we've talked about it and all of that, so I'm just waiting for them to get back to me. So once it is set, I will let you guys know. Of course, schedule it. There will be people that you really want to hear from. So just make sure you keep your calendars open. And if you whatever questions you may have, hopefully we'll be able to go over some questions and all of that. So and we need to keep pushing, we need to keep talking. Don't give up on talking. This talking is going to save our lives. Let's keep talking, let's keep pushing, let's keep speaking the truth. Okay, let's not be part of the problem. Let's call out BS when we see it. Okay, let's stand for the truth at all times. Because now the truth now go save us so for this situation we did so. If we fight hard enough, we'll get what we want. If we give up, now who give up now lose. No matter how strong you think that the enemies be, we strong past them. We outnumber them. We just have to agree that okay, we're going to win this, we're getting this back, and we put our money and our resources where our mouth is. That is what we need to do. No talking down, no reducing it, no trying to say, oh, are we going to, this is overwhelming, looking at it bigger. Once you start to do that, you've already lost. So if you are that way and you feel like, oh, this in your own mind is an impossibility for you, please don't come and douse people's confidence and people's energy about it. Keep it to yourself, please. Okay? The country, the fight we're fighting is bigger than one person. It's bigger than me. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than all of us put together. Okay? So, more we dey mindful. May everybody, may all of us dey mindful with the use of our words. We will get our country back if you want us to get it back. If I want us to get it back. It's an energy thing. If we believe it and we keep saying it and we begin to see it, it happens. We need to understand that. Showore is in trouble. How do you know that? In lawyer even talk. You know when Obedience comes out to the drag him for Twitter. Obedience started dragging him. He now tweeted that he said that that they should take it easy on him. What did he even say? Let me see if I can pull it up. He said something. He responded. Let me see if I can find the comment. He responded and he said something about they should take it out easy on Showore or something like that. People were going hard on Showore after that whole thing. Like, people were pissed, and rightfully so. He keeps coming for... Hey, Mr. Pius, welcome, sir. Why can't Showore... I can't Sanwo-Olu, the governor of Lagos State, stand up and fight TP? He not fit to get the balls. I wish they would. To be honest with you, I wish they would. Honestly, they should really. But I don't know why they are so afraid that maybe he will send EFCC after them. Me everywhere boss. If you say na me, I don't know. People different. Me everywhere scatter. Me we drag ourselves for public. You know? And that Sanwo-Olu, he's a fearful man. Clearly, if he wasn't fearful, he should be ready to fight that man and fight him for field too. You know, hot seat for guests. I know. Oh my God! Hopefully, it's not hot seat. Well, it might be, but we'll see. We'll see. I'll let you guys know. Thank you, 5,000, Mr. Pius. Thank you. Now 5,000, on my way to 10,000. You know what I mean? 5,000. Don't get it wrong. It's 5,000. Don't bring me back. It's 5,000. Thank you very much. It's 5,000. I beg. Like we always say, Showore needs to read the room. He has lost many people when he could have joined the people. He had no intention of, clearly, obviously now, I'm looking back, he had no intention of joining the people. He already had his own rope cut out for him way back before we even knew what was happening. So there's no way he's joining. His intentions was never to join the people. It's clearer now than ever. It's quite unfortunate because I have to say there are things that he's done that I think, oh, okay, at least he's trying in his own way. But now I look at it and I'm like, oh, it's controlled. So of course they will know him. So of course they're going to allow certain people go because they know him. They know he has some type of leverage. So they will easily respond to some of the instances that he brings. That's why he's able to cut across, go to the court and, you know, talk to the police and all of that. That is the reason. It's making sense now. It's making sense. Everybody must be exposed. May God continue to expose them. Me, I want, let everybody, all the people that are playing on this, on both teams, behind the scenes, they should be exposed. All of them, all. Let's know who our enemies are. Let's know. Sorry, guys. Let me see. Udeyi has exposed him. Yeah, I played the video earlier. Obedience will finish that show already tomorrow. The real information will spread out if they catch him. Yep. Thank you very much, Michael. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome. Welcome to the Temple of Truth. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I for not feel achievement without you now. To all my OGs, you know you guys are the real. You are the real ones. The core. the caucus. Thank you. I appreciate. Now do well. Now try for my body. We are moving to the permanent site. We are getting there. On our way to 10K. Him lawyer, they cash out from him because money plenty. Yes, now. Of course. Yeah, a lawyer go dey cash out now. It's all planned. No, na see am. It's all planned. How many lawyers don't graduate from law school? Don't forget law office. Get the kind of popularity when the lawyer gets. Not many. That's to tell you. That's to tell you and I. These people, they're filth. They're full of filth, man. Obi is their nemesis. Yep, he's the one standing in between their bread. And I really like the way Obi couched it. Blackmailer in chief. Or more, that name stick. Now that name that they call am now. Blackmailer in chief. Hey, it should tell us that Obi the person we should back. Yep, because the good, the bad, the ugly always against that. Yep. Showere's active participation in supporting APC to take out GEG despite his incompetence ushered this true degenerate into our political stratosphere. Yep. Him going after PO is unforgivable. That's why they are entering him woto. I know Twitter is about to go wild now. When they cut up that thing and put it on the internet, See, no, now I don't mean it that way. You guys are young now. Come on, you guys are in your 16, 18. I'm saying you guys are the real supporters from the beginning. So I dey pay homage to now. I dey pay homage. I dey say, when I really try for me, I don't dey there from day one. Kene has been there for a while. A lot of people, I not fit mention their names. There are too many. They know who they know themselves. So I really appreciate. I feel encouraged. I feel encouraged, So yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for joining me this Sunday. So now not saying every day nice something. Now every Eke market day, every day. What am I even saying? 24 hours. Before 24 hours reach now, another news don't come out again. So Nigerians know they sleep every day now, back to back. Then they wake up. Let's say they wake up on top of Twitter. Afenifere tell T-Pain say he failed Nigerians woefully. Tinubu is going home 2027. No amount of meandering or manipulation will stop it. Bookmark this tweet. I don't bookmark them straight up. That's the spirit. Me nobody come here with that down energy. We are winning this election. We are getting we're not even election. We are getting our country back. Almost 21 athletes just lose their lives like that for Kano accident. 20 freaking 1. What a tragedy. 21 athletes. Wole Soyinka don't enter one chance. If you see as they drag Wole Soyinka for Twitter. Hey, God. They say one is 90, fighting for his tribe. The other is 37, fighting for Africa. We know our leaders. We are the media. If you see the differences, they don't go dig out all Wole Soyinka videos. Pictures. Oh my God. Peter Obi say, I will conduct an Afrocentric policy that will protect the rights of Nigerians abroad advance the rights of Nigerian businesses abroad. This man, he's the one. It is him or nothing. You guys have to tell yourselves that too. We cannot afford to lose this man. This is our last chance at getting it right. This is our freedom day. 2027 is freedom day. When that man enter, we must change the name of that country. First and foremost, Nigeria not be na course, that name be. Let me read comments. El-Rufai call T-Pain bandits. Now make El-Rufai go sit down. He self not be bandits. Not be that they do want to get. I not trust El-Rufai. I dey use side eye look am. I tell sure say not be T-Pain plant am for there. All these people, I not trust them. I not trust them. Oh. Nigerians are expressive people, so Twitter helps them express and rant. Yep. Oh my God. You don't want to enter. You don't want them to drag you on Twitter. Make them listen very well on all his interview. Anywhere you hear Sowore sit down well. I know they listen. No, I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not gonna waste my time. It's not. There's no need. Hey, hi Berry, welcome. Oh, welcome. I cite you. The North is not playing on even Bono, where Shettima is from. They are not voting him. That's why Shettima is quiet. Before, he don't turn to ice cream seller. Even when the third person say he go be ice cream seller, he don't become, he not even be ice cream seller now. He don't turn to Megad. Oh God. I'll be showing you can't call us fascist. He has lost himself completely. Besides, they say they drag him. I beg, anywhere you guys hear Sowore and Soyinka, I beg, open ear well. Those guys are command-in-chief stabbers. Yeah, they know them all over Africa now. Now Africans, they drag, and not be Nigerians. So now other Africans, they drag Soyinka now. They are posting his old pictures, calling him saboteur on a serious thing, no. That they drag Soyinka. It's a shame. Yes, now that's not be our name. Now it was given. Yeah, exactly. We need to change that name. Not be better name. Shettima they say hot pure witch for Aso Rock Gate. He don't turn to Mishai guy. Now they sell noodles for front of Aso Rock. Forget. Person when I said in ice cream seller, see, they don't even give an ice cream to sell. They don't put them in charge of money. Anywhere person buy, now there they send and go, may go mourn. Jokers. Hey. Hold on, this guy still they run. Brekete family still they on. I like as Mahama, president of Ghana, respond to Trump comment on South Africa. Because I didn't see any African leader respond. I was waiting. I was like, man, they shouldn't let this comment slide. And then I saw his comment on South African, where Ramaphosa visit. Yeah? He criticized Trump. Tell him, say, Trump's unfounded attack on Cyril Ramaphosa was an insult to all Africans. I'm telling you, I was happy that he responded to him, for real. How will a Supreme Court give judgment on local government autonomy, and 1 year later no implementation, and someone says there's rule of law? Oh my God. All right. Let me wrap it up. Okay. Till today, Nigeria never get 24 hours light. Isn't that crazy? In 2025, I was old, and now I am old. I have never seen Nigeria change. You and millions of us. I've never seen Nigeria change it. Yeah, you and many of us, we long for that line. Ghana don't join Sahel group. Yeah, Ghana is out of West Africa. Fantastic. They should all get out of that ECOWAS. That ECOWAS na group of dumb people. May they empty that ECOWAS. May they come out. Now, Igbo people, they even tell them what to do. For ECOWAS, so for AU. So which one? Why did they call it? No, this is not an African group. It's an extension of European Union. It's crazy. Anyway, my people, it's been real. I don't try for today now, Abi. Go they talk the rest tomorrow. Lagbara along by the grace of God. Even T-Pain can't pay lighting. So I'm telling you, this is the bill that came out. They're not they pay NEPA lights. Even military go harass person for Abuja. No, Ikeja electricity. They're not they pay. Isn't that a shame? Now only T-Pain go there ECOWAS. I'm telling you, make they leave am for am. Make they leave am. Do you see? I saw an article once where they were saying that they are trying to bring back Burkina Faso to ECOWAS. Now I say thunder fire now. Thank God Traore is smarter than that. Which ECOWAS? Wetin dey echo for the was? I beg, Mona shift. Nothing to show for it. Mona go sit down for one place. It's crazy. May they leave Baba. May they leave T-Pain for the ECOWAS. Make it they go with his smelly agbada. They go there, they disgrace himself. Anyway, guys, it's been real. Thank you so much once again. I appreciate you. Black Panther, thank you very much. Now you made me watch the video again. Because you know, the information overload. Sometimes your head can only take so much. But I'm glad I listened to it again. And it became much clearer. So I really appreciate you for bringing that out again. You know, thank you so much. Thanks again for the 5,000 followers. I really appreciate you guys. I hope you find it enjoyable here. Now, truth with they say for you. Now, the kind of thing you like, you stay. But if you're not fit, I know they do, what's it they call her? I know they do celebrity gossip. I know they do all those things. Okay? The moment I they do, now politics, geopolitics, the moment concern me, concern Africa, concern Nigeria, especially, now there I settle down. Because if foundation not right, every other thing go they shake. So anyway, guys, it's been real. Thank you so much once again. I appreciate you. Madam Luke, thank you very much. Black Panther, thank you once again. Sid, thank you. Kene, thank you for the video. That was really nice. I was glad that we played that video. Thank you. Hi, Berry. Thank you very much. Who else was here? Guy, Walele, don't go sleep. Thank you very much for also being here. Appreciate it. Who else was here? If I don't mention, Michael, can I forget my brother, my fellow farmer? Yeah, I beg you. Michael, thank you, my brother. I really appreciate you. Mr. Pius, thank you very much. I appreciate. We go see again. Mona enjoy. How is the day? We don't already enter second day for June. Happy new month, everyone. Happy new month. Happy new month. Wishing you all the best for the new month. So what is Monday looking like? For those of you that are already in Monday, prophesy Monday. Tell me about Monday. I don't already reach there. So Mona tell us how Monday be. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Bye.